Israel.
I'm here.
What are you currently doing? I'm watching you over on the. I got cameras everywhere. I got surveillance, baby.
I just want you guys to know how important I am as a person. And I bring my cousin along with me to document everything I do because it's the shit.
So I got to give my cousin a camera now to be able to compete.
Well, you still have to be as cool as me too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not gonna happen.
I woke up this morning and I looked in the mirror and I said, "Damn, it feels good to be a gangster." And then I jaywalked just to feel more gangster.
Now, of course, Israel is one of those urban thugs that Neil Bortz likes to talk about.
Yeah, I was in the gang for like 2 days in '96, and then this guy got shot, and I was like, "Oh, this is real?" Like, yeah, my mom's calling me. I can't hang out with you guys anymore. So that was pretty much my whole game.
They calling me. Now, Israel, last night, Big Joe, the Rock Bottom Band, were down at 14 North, and they were kicking ass, taking names, and as they say, doing the damn thing. And we've got Big Joe and the band with us, and Big Joe
minus one band member.
Minus one guy.
He likes to drive at night, and I don't know where he goes.
He has a
He
tick.
goes. He just goes. You know what? Vietnam veteran, sure American hero, Mr. Trader Williams. I love you, and I hope you got back home safe. And we'll see
I
you here
hope
in a
he
little
did
bit.
too. But maybe he, just drove into the Twilight Zone.
So
Maybe
350-pound man from Dover, Oklahoma, with a crazy country music dream since he heard a song called Yard Sale by Sammy Kershaw. Come from the depths of rock bottom. I'm an addict, as I guess you say. You may be clean, but you're always an addict. That's me. Rock bottom is where I come from, and I learned that the only way you can go once you get to rock bottom is up. And so last night, after a 10-year battle, being the first entertainer ever to take that stage at 14 North in Hutchinson, Kansas, 200 miles from my house. Thank you guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool, man.
This radio show. I want to thank all
No,
those people.
Joe, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, thank you. And any other hard questions you got? Let me know.
well,
But I hope y'all will talk to Tina here.
yeah, definitely. We'll get to
I
everybody.
like the way she talks.
What the way you tell me.
Sure,
the way
you got
you
a
talk.
sexy voice. Well,
Anyway, Jiggy, man, thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. I thank you for swinging in and doing the damn thing with us today. This is, what's great about this, Israel, is that Big Joe is one of us. He comes from the alternative and mainstream media side of things. He knows what the hell we go through on a regular basis.
I mean,
He's probably never been arrested for trying to interview Eddie Money, but
I'm just saying that they gave Al Sharpton a show, and I'm way better looking than he is, and I'm way more fresh too.
I'm way more fresh.
But before we start, I'm gonna ask some serious questions, guys, about midgets, about magic, and about card tricks.
I love all three of
Midgets
those.
and magic.
And my man. But first, I want to say shout out to my Oklahoma family in Seminole, Oklahoma. We got a Solo. You from Seminole?
I am.
Look, Seminole in the building. Hey, so we could talk about the native mob, huh?
Yes,
You know about the native
our
mob?
Native Mafia.
Native mob in the house.
Native
I got
Mafia.
some people in Wowoka too. I got some
yes.
people in Oklahoma City and Shawnee.
Right.
And shout out to everybody in Oklahoma, Ardmore, Big Joe.
Ardmore, all right.
Hey, so anyway, Tina Williams, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even know that they had women drummers, and then come to find out they make magazines for women. They got their own print magazine called Tom Tom Magazine.
Did you know that women drummers are 5% hotter than men on average?
Oh,
male
absolutely.
drummers on
I'm
average.
telling you. So anyway, they contact us, and she's featured in their country music edition this month. So from Wolf, Oklahoma,
That's in
Wolf.
Seminole County.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's right next
Miss
to
Tina
Bowlegs.
Williams, ladies and gentlemen, the best damn drummer, in my opinion, that I've seen. So
That's what's up.
Best drummer in the
she
business.
gets all the hard questions because that was one hell of an intro.
Thank you.
Yeah, so here it comes. What's your favorite color?
Rainbow.
Rainbow?
Yeah.
Is rainbow
Sunset.
a color?
Sunset.
Okay. All right. And there's a tell us cat, and I know that was random. Now back to the questions.
Great
Where did the
cat.
tailless
That
cat
is
come
No,
from?
there's really a tailless cat here, guys.
You know what actually happened? How this tailless cat showed up is I was out there on the phone this morning talking to my digital marketing guy out of Wichita, Mr. Seth Stevens. Give him a little shout out there.
Shout out.
And there was a domestic incident at the at the Quick Trip or Zip Trip.
Hey,
A
this
little
trip is gangsta.
Latin woman was walking across the street with 3 of her kids, and all of a sudden some random guy pulls up, jumps out. He's got like this white bandana on, starts yelling at her, chest bumping with her, and then some other random guy pulls up and gets out of the car and he goes, "You gotta get the f out of here!" Pulls a baseball bat out of the trunk. I'm standing there like, I gotta get Seth off the phone and get the damn video going, and he's just like, blah, 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 blah. And then this other car pulls up. They end up running these other 2 out of there. Somebody takes a phone picture of both their license plates, and then the car that was there, they come across the street here, open up the door, and throw that cat out and drive away.
Wow.
I'm sure is a true story.
And people get pulled over and taken to jail because they have one tag light out.
That's right.
And that,
But we had an episode of
goes
Cops
down.
out there,
Yeah,
and
That's
that's
what
fine.
goes down in real life. You know?
In real life. I'm just saying, if cats have 9 lives, let's say this cat still has 7 left. But since he's missing a tail, like how
That
do you
counts as
factor
one.
that in?
That counts as one.
Does the tail count as one?
That's one
Or
life.
do you carry the 2 and make it 0.5 or something?
So was it a cat napping, and then they brought it back?
I don't know. They just dropped the cat off and went away. And after they ran all the domestic people out having a disturbance, ran them out of the Zip Trip parking lot. They pulled in over here in the old trashy apartment complex, opened up the door, threw the cat out, and drove
This
away.
cat should be on that. You guys seen that commercial that comes on late at night with
So the cat
with
is
Sarah
doesn't have an
McLachlan,
owner.
It's like really sad and shows
Yes,
all that.
Labradoodles.
The arms of an angel. Like, come on, man. Like, this cat deserves to be there. All right, so some serious questions. Tell us about you guys' music. So you say you've been clean for how long?
4 years.
I struggle to stay clean for 4 minutes. So
I struggle every 4 minutes. Too.
yeah, man, it's tough, man, because my mom, she wanted me to quit smoking reefer, and I told her, Mom, you didn't raise a quitter. So
Oh,
I told her,
if you're gonna go that
my
way, I thought you was talking about drugs.
no, I was.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I didn't.
Oh, reefer's not drugs.
Oh no,
I've been telling you guys.
That's what Willie Nelson told me. He said just keep.
Willie
up
Nelson is like country.
I know it's a
God.
little late in the game, Israel,
What's that?
because you've moved on to another question. But I just had something like I just had something. I just had to play the song. Is it the Arms of an Angel song?
The song. Let me explain to you guys how the song makes me feel. It's like on a winter day when it's snowing outside, being under a warm blanket, having cocoa, or maybe taking a hot bath with a toaster plugged in. So back to these guys, because they're kicking ass.
Yeah,
right
let's
now.
go. Let's go back to Big Joe and the
So
band.
are all you guys from Oklahoma?
Yes.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Anyway, I want to introduce this guy right here, John Anthony. He's my lead guitar player. I'm going to say he's my brother. We fought like my brother. My brother ain't spoke to me 3 times in 20 years, so he's my brother. We brawl. I thought one time he was going to knock the hell out of me, but he's the most talented guy I know. He puts up with a lot of my tripolarness. I'm an artist.
Tripolar.
correct.
I like that.
Tripolar.
Could be quadpolar, and I know it's got to be the toughest job. But
I've
listen,
only
here,
got the 2.
he produced my new record coming out. It's currently getting mixed and mastered. We're going to play one of them.
Okay,
And,
cool,
Yep.
cool.
He tells me, "Hey Joe, here's what it is," and I just say, "Hey, I know what I'm doing up here. Just get me here and let's do it and meet folks and do Jiggy Jaguar's radio show. Come on,
Man, you gotta do that. Man, I do a lot of clowning, but I'm a musician too. And seriously, man, you gotta support your local artists. Like, you don't understand like the amount of just
Money, time,
dedication,
all that.
exactly."
Yeah.
groupies, cocaine. You don't know all the things we go through to get records
terrible.
done.
It's
Okay.
terrible.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, definitely.
So
But-
One has to do it.
We met in Oklahoma City. He had a jam night. I just moved back from Tennessee.
Murfreesboro.
I live in Cross Plains, 35 miles north. I used to work for the Nashville music guys there. I did what you guys did, but
Okay.
only I had to manage guys like you. Try that out. That don't work too well either, but we got the job done. We got the job done. We were hitting 300,000 hits a week on the website and totally revamped. It was print magazine, do the radio thing, and
that's what's up.
And so, but anyway, my dream is doing what I'm doing since I was 13. And so last July 4th, I went and found John, and John got me a band, and it was supposed to be one show. One show. We opened for David Ball in Hennessy, Oklahoma. And I told
Hennessy.
And I told him right then that, hey, if y'all want to do this, I'm going to keep us busy. And last night was show 101, I do believe.
I think it's 107.
101.
But who's counting?
Show 101.
Yeah, who's counting, guys?
Hey, they've done it 100 more times since then, and we're booked solid through December 14th and still taking dates every day because Saturdays are full and people are telling us to come in on Wednesday. So, I don't know what that means.
Man,
but we're going to get it done.
No, that means that you're doing your thing, man. You're being effective. You know, there's a lot of great music that comes from the Oklahoma, Kansas, Texas area. And, man, you don't have to be on some major label to put out a good music. Most of the time, those guys are cookie cutters anyway. And when you have that raw emotion and life experience and you put that in music and you translate that, man, it's nothing better. And these are the best times, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what. I've done some pretty big shows, and I've done, like, you know, my mom's Tupperware party. And I pick the Tupperware party anytime because they're more dedicated. You know,
He's
old
better
ladies,
too.
They flash. They do, old ladies.
He come up to me one day, and he goes, we're going on tour. And I was like, you know, it's supposed to be one gig. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, we'll go to a couple different towns or something like that. And it's about 5 states later, and I'm exhausted when I get home. You know, I go to school full time.
5 states later.
Where are you going to school at?
UCO.
Okay. Or is that the, like, Cougars or what's there?
Broncos.
Broncos. Oh, okay.
Division 1, I think.
Division 1 AA.
Hey.
Hey, you know what? Hey, it's the same piece of paper. It's the same thing.
And that's a good thing, you know, man, because I think some kids, they grow up and they want to be musicians and they think, oh, well, I don't have to get an education to do that.
Yep.
You don't, but you should. Like, I have 2 college degrees, you know.
Man,
3 if you count my my pharmaceutical degree that I gave myself from the ghetto.
Yeah, I went to that school too.
Street pharmacist.
I
Gotcha.
mean,
Chemist.
I'm nice though. I'm like, you guys want some crack, please?
Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna play.
Listen, check this out. I want to talk about this before you do it.
Okay.
I wrote this when I first moved back from Nashville. I had to get a real job, folks. If you're going to play the game, you got to have a job. I'm going to tell you that's this. And if you want to be a musician, find you a job. And if that don't work, find 2 jobs. And it doesn't matter how much you want to do it. Because it ain't cheap, ladies and gentlemen. It takes a long time.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, I was late for my new job. I almost got fired. And he's like, I guess I ain't going to need you if this is how it's going to be. And I said, dude, I set my own hours for 3 years. I was the boss. Now, I'm sorry I was late, but he sent me to Liberal, Kansas, 5 hours away to pick up a big old work over rig and drive it back as punishment. And I was riding with this guy named Dondi, you know, the guy that had to go with me. And I said, man, I guess welcome to the Little Patch. And he said, it's fun, ain't it? And I said, yeah, that's a song right there. And anyway, Rock and Roll Charlie is a guy that run a rig when I was a kid. And I thought he was the only one in the world that did it because every time I went on location, he was there. So I said, Dondi, if I wrote that oil field song, I'd have to talk about old Rock and Roll Charlie. Do you remember him? And Dondi started crying. He said, yeah, it's my dad. So the song's done. His dad's got a tribute, and John takes it over. I bring John words. He brings me this. And this is why we're probably going to do this till whatever happens, you know what I mean? Because he ain't going nowhere. I don't care what he thinks.
well, here it is. And
little Oklahoma music. Welcome to the Old Patch.
Here we go.
Welcome.
Up at 5 a.m., just like we always do. Filling up that 4-door, picking up the crew. All these years of experience, there's one thing that you'll learn. You're only as good as your dumbest worm. Rock and Roll Charlie's on the handle, the pipes up in the stands. Let's keep those blocks a moving, boys. Come on, let's make a hand. The boss man's on location, sure wants to get her done. Welcome to the oil patch. Boys, ain't this fun? This life as a roughneck, you miss a lot along the way. Birthdays and anniversaries are some things we can make. And school is somewhere I probably should have stayed. But 80-hour week when it's booming out here, you damn sure get paid. Rock and roll Charlie's on the handle, the pipes up in the stands. Let's keep those blocks a moving, boys. Come on, let's make a hand. The boss man's on location, sure wants to get her done. Welcome to the oil patch, boys, ain't this fun? Well, that sun is a-falling. Let's start making plans and pray like hell that pusher don't show up with his light plans. Rock and roll Charlie's on the handle, the pipes up in the stands. Let's keep those blocks a moving, boys. Come on, let's make a hand. The boss man's on location, sure wants to get her done. And I said, welcome to the oil patch, boys, ain't this fun? And I said, welcome to the oil patch, boys. We sure are having a hell of a lot of fun.
Well. That's a well-produced. You said something about this being not a finished product.
No,
what?
We're still doing the mastering part. John's still working on that, making changes. We just did this 2 weeks ago. We went to Tennessee a few weeks ago. This is how we roll. We went back to Tennessee, and on Tuesday,
Charlie Sheen clip.
we used Monday to drive. Tuesday in the studio all day. Tuesday all day. Wednesday all day. Thursday went out and did a show that night. Thursday night in Midtown Nashville. Friday all day in the studio working. Then we went to Springfield, Tennessee, packed show. And then Saturday I did all my vocal work on the Saturday. Did a show that night at by the Grand Ole Opry. And then on Sunday somehow.
Grand Ole Opry.
Sunday went and finished up some more vocals because I actually felt good. And it was Sunday listening to Joel Osteen tweets and reading all that stuff. Got the inspiration.
I'm a Facebook Christian.
And then I pulled in my house Monday morning and went to work. So 7 days we did 3 shows and made a record.
Let me ask you this: who are some of your like musical influences?
Merle Haggard. I have Merle Haggard in my CD player currently now, and for probably it never leaves. Merle Haggard's my guy because he writes songs about the same things going on right now today, 30 years ago, and he writes timeless songs, man.
Like Tupac. So
Yeah,
Tupac
exactly.
is like
Exactly.
the hip hop version of Haggard. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I mean, I would agree with that.
Maybe we should do a mix of them together. How would that sound?
Won't you do that? That'd be cool.
It's like I'm
I know
standing
you
in
can
the
do that.
ghetto with
I know.
my pistol.
I ain't no telling what you got.
Nah. So, my next question is: can you name 3 black country singers?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go
Charlie
ahead.
Pride.
Darius Rucker.
Cowboy
Troy.
Teddy Riley. I don't know any. You guys did great because I don't know any.
Hey, I tell you what's even harder: steel guitar players. Robert Randolph and Family Band. Tell me you know who Robert Randolph is. Hey, after
I know
today,
who Robert Randolph is.
Robert Randolph, man, that's
I do not know who he is.
really.
I don't.
You gotta check that out, dude. He plays steel guitar, pedal steel guitar, man.
Now-
and they just light it up.
I'll be honest with you guys. For the average urban thug in my neighborhood, I'm much more
And
diverse
we
in my
got
musical
too
taste.
damn
But
many urban thugs.
yo, but I'm always open to listen to new stuff, man. And most of as a hip hop artist, like when you're talking to people, you can tell who really like enjoys the genre and who just listens to it occasionally. Because like I could name you some rappers like who are they? You know what I mean? And I'm sure you guys can name me some artists and like who are they? I only know the guys that play on the radio. And
Yeah.
and that's it. There's a song about some chicken in the yard this guy was chasing or something. that was on the radio recently. I don't know. I kind of liked it. And then there's the Red Solo Cup song. It's so addictive. I love that song. And my favorite country song of all time is, and I keep forgetting his name, and that lets you know how little I don't know about it, but the one about Johnny's daddy's taking him fishing.
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw, there you go. Yeah. Tim McGraw, you get a official Urban Thug pass one time. If you're ever in the ghetto in Wichita, Tim McGraw, and your car stops, call Israel and you'll be safe.
And you'll never have to hear. You'll never have to hear.
Never.
Booker T threatened to come get Hulk Hogan. You'll never have to hear that. Now,
let's talk about the female drummers.
Yes.
What made you want to be a drummer? That's not something that, hot chicks like yourself usually want to do. If I was a hot chick, I wouldn't wake up in the morning and be like, I want to be a drummer. I'd probably say I want to do hot chick stuff, like whatever hot chicks
I want to do hot chick
I don't know because I don't get hot chicks, so.
I was forced into it. It was purely a forced thing. It wasn't anything I was wanting to do.
But you had to at some point in time develop a love for it and even a skill for it.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Who are some of your female drummer influences?
I don't have many.
Any drummer? Little drummer boy?
Yeah.
Little drummer boy.
Yeah, that was a big one for me, the Little Drummer Boy. Yeah.
I mean, classic.
That was great.
He created a whole new style and genre of drumming.
Yeah.
Philosophically speaking.
He had sort of a dress, a skirt, I guess. So it was
Philosophically speaking.
You guys don't understand the inner nuances of drumming. I'm going to tell you how hard it is because I can't do the foot pedal and like my right hand and left hand at once. You know what I mean? Like I just never learned to do it. I just can't do it. I got kicked out of the church choir because I couldn't sing, clap, and sway back and forth in unison. I'm like, I don't need that. When I'm in the studio, we have Pro Tools. The engineer will line me up. Where's the engineer at church?
Where's the engineer at?
Yeah, I once had to tell the DJ at the show once. I was like, hold on, you might ask me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I had a Primatine Miss moment. My name is Israel. Hold on.
I love it.
Dog. I need a glass of water.
Hey, listen. When we go places, we go back. So October 19th, people out here in Hudson come back and see us at 14 North, and we're going to do it again.
We might need to have Israel come up and participate in that.
Hey, that would be cool.
Hey, no, seriously, they guys are used to it. They didn't like it at first. Whenever I bring the bartender up last night singing with Bomba,
it was great.
We're coming to entertain you.
Yeah,
you want to entertain. Come on.
I got the backstory on that too.
Where
does the 6'5" white guy, 21 years old, learn La Bamba?
You talk about Richie Valens?
Yeah. No, this guy got up and sang it last night, word for word, knew every word, and knew how it went. And I was like, that's cool.
Rob down at 14 North. But that dude right there rocked it last night.
When I was like a second, third grader, maybe they they released that La La Bamba movie, and I cried twice.
I got it on video.
And, and like everybody knew he was scared of airplanes. Why'd they make him go? You know what I mean? Like they didn't have to make him go, but they did. And
that's
now
why I don't fly with them. Yeah. I don't fly with them because it's down. You're going down. If you fly with musicians. All the good ones go down. They crash.
I told her one day. I said, "Hey, there's a plane on Craigslist for $8,000." She goes, "I'm not getting in it with you."
We'll crash.
So listen, if you want to come see us, Big Joe and the Rock Bottom Band, and take in the experience and the journey from the depths of hell to the mountaintop, and that mountaintop for me is the Country Music Hall of Fame. That's my goal. I want in the rotunda, and I think hard work can do it. So anyway, can I get the show schedule before we go?
First, before you
want to read it? You read it because it's pretty cool. Just go ahead.
I'll read it. Okay, no problem. Oh,
maybe
we missed.
I have no idea how I'm getting out of this chair. I mean, that's not bad. I don't even have a booking agent. I do it myself, and that's what's coming up September.
I need to hire a booking agent. The first thing before I do this, and I'm going to do it to the best of my abilities, I need you guys to tell the listeners where they can find you. A lot of times, artists, like, the first thing that a fan will do for an independent artist, the very first thing that they do is forget who the hell you are. And that's just what it is. You're doing clubs and you're performing and you're drunk and they're like, God, this band is great.
Big Joe
Who are they?
BigJoeMatthews.com, 2 T's. Big Joe Matthews, Matthews. You can look up everything. It's updated weekly. I got my online store. We got lots of merch out the door even for ladies and everything. Everything's rocking and rolling, just like it's supposed to. I just need you guys to come out to the show and take it in, and then tell them people to have us back. You know how it is.
Yeah.
So where are we going? You asked me where we were coming up next.
These guys are professionals. Let me first tell you guys that they're definitely professionals. They're great at what they do, and it shows in their touring schedule. Me, like I said, Tupperware Party. These guys, they're doing their thing. Look, Saturday, August 31st, they'll be at the Anchor Inn. That's in Oklahoma. They'll be at the Cocoa Club in Lubbock, Texas. That's Friday and Saturday night, September 6th and 7th. Sunday, they'll be at Jack's Barn in Enid, Oklahoma. And then Saturday, September 14th, the Hitch in Post, Liberal, Kansas. You guys are killing it. Do I keep going? You want me to keep going?
Go ahead.
Okay.
There's a couple good ones.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, Wednesday, September 18th, they'll be at the State Fair, Oklahoma. Rock out. Don't forget the Kansas State Fair is also coming up here in Hutchinson. You guys might want to come do some promotion.
Two shows at the State Fair, 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Since one wasn't enough. 2 shows.
We're working
one
a
wasn't
double that
enough.
day.
I stand corrected. Yeah, they got 2 shows at the Oklahoma State Fair, and that's in Oklahoma City, right?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are in the hometown of H-Town, as Jiggy calls it.
That's right.
Of the Kansas State Fair. So that's actually just coming up around the same time. So you guys might want to. Well, you guys won't be able to. You're way too busy because I see you guys are doing the Voodoo Lounge also. You're at Wall
Look at
Street
that.
in Duncan, Oklahoma. Buckhorn Bar. That's in Cushing. Kings Fisher, Oklahoma. Big Joe is coming to rock your panties. And that's going to be Saturday, September 28th. So prepare to get your panties rocked, okay?
That's a real panty dropper.
Yeah. Taters.
Well, but before we let you guys go, I want to play this other track, Last Night.
This is my life story right here. Last night I rocked.
Yeah.
When I should have rolled my ass on home.
Well, we're going to play that, and when we get back, we're going to wrap it up here with Big Joe and the Rock Bottom Band.
Big Joe Matthews.
He's also on Twitter.
Yeah, and listen here, ladies. I do have the Twitter and the Facebook at thebigjoematthews.com, okay? And listen, you can put your Twitter on my Facebook anytime. It's just the way they got it worked. I like that.
My head's pounding like a Carolina rain, and a cannon's going off in what's left of my brain. I woke up this morning wearing yesterday's clothes, and my hair even hurts, and I can't feel my toes. Somebody grabbed my keys and had a cab drive me home. Last night I rocked when I should have rolled my bone out of there instead of going on a tear. Having way too much to drink, I wonder what my mama thinks. Should've rolled on by that place instead of stopping for just a taste of a little Cuervo salt and lime. Guess I had a real good time. I was up on a bar and out of control. Last night I rocked when I should have rolled. I remember kinda sorta meeting somebody hot, and all night long it was shot after shot. I don't even smoke, but I was buying cigarettes. Now there's a 50-pound envelope sitting right on my chest. Do you think by now I'd learn to say, I think it's time to go? Last night I rocked when I should have rolled my bone out of there instead of going on a tear. Having way too much to drink, I wonder what my mama thinks. Should've rolled on by that place instead of stopping for just a taste of a little Cuervo salt and lime. Guess I had a real good time. I was up on a bar and out of control. Last night I rocked when I should have rolled. blank. Should've rolled on by that place instead of stopping for just a taste of a little Cuervo salt and lime. Guess I had a real good time. I was up on a bar and out of control. Last night I rocked. Last night I rocked. I was up on a bar and out of control. Last night I rocked when I should have rolled.
Necessary and elementary.
The #1 program dominating the internet talk show scene, the Jiggy Jaguar Show.
You laughed when you saw America's Dumbest Crooks. Now see the hilarity of the other side of the law on the new show, America's Dumbest Cops.
Freeze! Where are you going with that TV?
Well, I was just taking it back home, officer. Yeah. You see, the store stole it from me. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay, you can go.
That's all. I'm regularly working at the store, and now I'm done. All right.
It's non-stop hilarity as you watch the hijinks of rubes so lame they make Barney Fife look like Jack Webb.
Okay, don't move. I have you covered.
You're not fooling me, cop. Look, yeah, your gun isn't even loaded.
It isn't? Let me check.
So catch America's Dumbest Cops today.
I can see through my leg.
Immediately following America's funniest surveillance videos.
Sex in the 90s. It's scary. But now there's a dating service that guarantees you a safe sex partner. It's Data Nerd.
Gee, Ellen, you look nice. Is that a corsage you're wearing?
No. It's just some fresh slobber.
Data Nerd dates are healthy, and except for the slobber, they're completely uncontaminated. You're guaranteed safe sex because these people have never had sex. Most of them have never had a handshake.
Are you Kimberly? My name's Melvin, and I'm your date for this evening.
Nice to meet you, Melvin. Where are we going tonight?
I thought we'd drop by the county animal shelter.
Huh?
Yeah, tonight's the night they clean the ovens.
Data Nerd, when you absolutely positively have to have it overnight.
This is Silver Fox Kevin Nash. You're listening to the Jiggy Jaguar Show.
Well, back on the big broadcast.
And different things like that. I roll
2 to 4 Central, 3 to 5 Eastern, 12 to 2 Pacific, Sundays live, RadioZenu.com, also TalkRadioX.com, as well as 50-plus stations across the U.S. and Canada.
And that includes your mama's house.
It includes your mama's house. I am, of course, Jiggy Jag, the, what is this? The most mediocre radio personality in north central Kansas. We've got Israel with us today. The big E is in the building. He got his own paparazzi and all sorts of craziness. Big Joe and the Rock Bottom Band played 14 North last night, and they are here with us today. We've heard both of their tracks, and we're going to wrap it up here with these guys because I know they've got other things they have to be doing today. So let's go. Shout-outs, anything you want to do.
Go. Biggest shout-outs to you, Brad. You sent that email, and you was like, what did I do to make this happen? I'm like, what? I just got another email, but keep them coming. And I appreciate this. I ain't going to tell anyone no. I got some gifts coming for you. Like, there's some butternut. This is here. I don't know what you call this. I mean, probably a federal bribery crime.
Okay.
I'll just say Jiggy likes his gifts to come with batteries.
Well, it'll come in form of a 16-digit key code.
Now there's a baby kitten, but this one has the tail.
There's a girl listening right now.
Yes.
Girl,
that is the one that actually lives here.
Aubrey Gilmore.
What's up, Aubrey?
Aubrey Gilmore come out last night, sat on that front row. She bought me about 13 Jaeger bombs, and she hooped it up. She got on stage. If you go on Facebook, she's there. So Aubrey Gilmore, thank you so much, honey. I love it, and I can't wait to see you again. And also a shout out to Jessica Krebs, who's my personal bartender last night. Personal bartender last night. She got me jacked because she was hot, smoking hot. And Michael down there at 14 North, folks, you need to go down there and check it out because the dude is for real. And listen, it may be one floor now, but I got the tour of the whole place. The liquor license is for the whole building, almost the whole block. That's probably going to be a huge 3-story bar.
That's
soon,
pretty
if
cool.
I was guessing.
So you got all goosed up. So she brought you a whole bunch of drinks, right? Did she take you home? Did she at least have enough respect to take you home?
She made you a beer
Or
salad.
you want kiss and tell?
Well, no, I'm happily married, but I think she might have. No, I'm just kidding. Because every woman needs a good big man. They can go out and try.
Chubby
as hard as they
chasers
want to. I'm a
are
good
Jesus'
man.
gifts to the earth.
Hey, I'm.
Oh my God! What
I'm
is
a big
that?
or teddy bear. Come on.
Right. No, I'm serious, Jiggy. Everybody knows it. It's in the Bible. That it's like, I don't know, John or something. One of those.
John, one of those.
Thou shalt chaseth the chubbieth on the first day. And that's pretty much what it is. Now, I want to change the subject real quick because I really enjoy having you guys here. I mean, you guys are like professionals, and that goes across the board. Whether it's I love working with professionals. As independent artists, it's there's a big difference between an artist and someone who does music. Someone who does music is a hobby for them, and for an artist, they take it serious. You know what I mean? They're touring, they're practicing, they're putting in all this hard work just to make sure that their show is A1. Like you're talking about the mix and master. And I don't think people really understand that when you go in the studio and you record a song, it just doesn't come out sounding like $1 million hits. It's a process to that, and I thank you guys for that. And now to a more serious topic. The Native Mafia, like this is sweeping the Native mob is sweeping the nation at a fever pitch. I'm in Wichita and I've heard about the Native mob like 3 times. So I got my cameraman here. We're thinking about going down to Oklahoma and seeing who we could meet. You know what I mean?
Who we can meet.
Waiting to happen there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to definitely get
I gotta be there. Like the Native mob. This like for you guys who don't know, this is the Native American version of the mafia in Oklahoma, and they're thugs.
Now, are you talking about the casinos?
No.
Oh.
This is the Native mob. They're bigger than that, dude. They do bake sales. They do car washes. They're gangster.
They have Indian taco sales out of their house.
They have Indian tacos
out of the house.
Yeah.
That's like the equivalent of selling drugs out of the house, but it's just tacos.
We've dealt in commodities for years.
Commodities.
We really have.
I want that cheese.
You know what I mean?
Who you got to talk to get some of that cheese?
Don't make me kill you over no cheese.
Cheese is the bomb.
It's amazing though. I gotta give it to him.
You've got to get
I never had.
with some cheese.
So where did this Native mob come from?
I think it probably started out of the whole cheese trade.
Cheese
I
is
think
important.
That's how it got started, probably.
Now, Jiggy, he met my father and he called him Iron Eagle. Lou
He
Gossett
looks
Jr.
like Louis Gossett Jr.
He really called my father that, like, in real life. My dad, he came in my mind because he said cheese because he's in commodities too, and he's
He
he's
walked in the
Wisconsin.
door, and I thought Louis Gossett Jr. was in the building. I thought we were making Iron Eagle 5. I thought we were ready to go. I thought it was coming down.
Yeah, I was like, what do you say, Dad? I'm sorry, it's just Jiggy or what? I don't know. I don't
That's
really know.
right.
So Tina works at Seminole State Junior College.
Okay.
I gotta ask her this: what's it like being probably the hottest and the most famous person at that school?
I'm not the hottest. I'm real sure of that.
Is your life stressful? Is what I'm trying to get at.
She's
Tina.
hot.
I've got to know.
You're definitely
There
hot.
are co-eds
Solo's
that wear
hot too,
no
though.
clothes. They wear no clothes there, I swear.
No
Okay,
clothes?
some.
Like, what do you do with the college?
I think when you say that there's no clothes being worn, Israel's planning a college tour, and that's
I
the
think
first
you need to
stop
probably
on the
do that
list.
college tour.
I really
Yeah.
think so.
He'll bring Duffy McGee. They'll bring their banjos and
Oh,
everything.
that
It'll
would
be
be so
I made
great.
up a dance. I got a friend. He's from
The
Manhattan,
walkboard, everything.
and his name is Chris Kneisel. Chris, if you're listening, I still hate you. And
God,
he had
wow.
The reason why we were friends, even though I still hate him, is because he had the best racist jokes about black people ever. Like, if you're gonna tell me a racist joke, at least make it funny, right? So I came up with one for him, and I'm sorry for you. This is really no offense to Native Americans. It's just him in particular. And I told him that he came up with a gay Indian dance. And I know you don't know what that is, do you? So I'm going to show you. I'm going to demonstrate. I don't know if the camera can see.
Oh my God!
And he said, "Sean, fuck you." And I said, "Thank you." And that's my story. If you guys didn't see that, you didn't deserve to.
Oh my gosh.
I love you guys.
Aubrey Gilmore and those 3 chicks. I will be back here October 19th, and we're going to throw down again, girls.
And guess who's going to be there opening up for these guys?
Hey, Israel.
You can bet your ass.
And hopefully Jiggy Jag will stick around this time.
Yes, I will be there. That will because I definitely he offered to buy me dinner last night, and I didn't take him up on it. I'm like, I need to do that.
Hey, really though, seriously, in Seminole, they have like a lot of Native American people down there, and those girls are beautiful.
Yes,
yeah,
they are.
Definitely. So if you guys ever want to make
they're all
the
greatest
roidal,
we've just been
Native
invaded by
American
my
children.
cousin and the hood rat. She's in the building.
Who's your cousin?
Tylen right there, and then of
the
course
hood rat?
the hood rat is right there.
Put them on your side.
Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take a quick time out here, and when we come back, we've got more.
If you have any complaints about me, this show, or anyone else on it, you could kiss my ass.
Me so much, you're still hanging on though. I think I'm gonna win you over with my charm. You.
No, sadly mistaken, Jiggy.
I'm gonna win you over with my charm. We're gonna bake Christmas cookies together this next year. I'll come down there to Canton. We'll hang out, dog.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we just do that? Now.
Love us, hate us, but you can't live without us at JiggyJaguar.com.
Leonardo DiCaprio. He's skinny, kind of short, and a little feminine. But wow, do you shell out the bucks for this guy. Now hear him on his new birthday album, Leonardo DiCaprio Sing.
I know that you want to take me home.
And now you can, because Titanic is available on video for just $19.95.
Hey, I'm trying to sing here.
Shut up!
But it's my birthday.
Birthday, schmirthday. You're a cash cow. We're not done exploiting you. Sing, you little moneymaker.
Okay.
Appearing in Titanic for $19.95.
No, I'll be having a birthday.
Shut up! Leonardo DiCaprio, the album. Buy it! That's all, just buy it.
Congratulations, graduate. You got a liberal arts degree. Now, get the Graduation Survival Kit. It contains everything you need to know to prepare you for the position you can expect to command with your liberal arts degree. Cool.
Repeat after me. Do you want fries with that?
You'll also get the special handbook, How to Avoid Repaying Your Student Loan Through Bankruptcy.
So, I make $300 a month, and I owe $600 a month? Okay.
That's the Graduation Survival Kit. Because with a liberal arts degree, your future's so bright you gotta sell shades. Door to door.
You're listening to the Jiggy Jaguar Experience.
Tommy was over a year old when he started to walk, and almost 3 before he started talking. So when it came time to potty train my Tommy, I consulted his pediatrician. Now I know Tommy will potty train himself when he's good and ready. And until that time comes, I'm using new Slackers diapers. The diaper designed for babies that still need a little extra help.
Mom, where's the car keys?
They're in my purse, Tommy.
Thanks, I gotta go and pick up some smokes.
Slackers diapers. Recommended by pediatricians who own stock in Slackers diapers.
Uh-oh. Mama.
Tired of being the only one at your office without a Monica Lewinsky joke? Don't be left out. Now with the Monica Lewinsky joke kit, you too can leave them laughing with one Monica Lewinsky joke after another.
What was Monica Lewinsky's job at the White House? To work on the president's briefs.
The Monica Lewinsky joke kit comes complete with Monica Lewinsky doll jokes. Pull her string and her knees bend. Bend her knees and her mouth open. Hundreds of doll jokes to choose from.
What was Monica Lewinsky's favorite position in the White House? All of them.
The Monica Lewinsky joke kit. Don't be caught with your pants down again.
Halloween is the time
to reflect and be sublime. A time to share with good friends and beer. It's time for a prank.
Here you go, Bill. Thanks, Ted. Hey, my beer tastes funny. That's because there's a mouse in your bottle.
Now till Halloween, you can enjoy the full-bodied taste, and God knows what else, with Halloween Extra and Halloween Stout from Prank Beers.
Another prank, Bill? Sure, Ted. What's in your beer this time, Bill? A mouth flap!
Halloween is the time to reflect and be sublime. A time to share with good friends and beer. It's time for a prank.
Prank Beers, with surprise stuff inside.
Oh, stuff will change.
A division of Mallard Breweries.
Are you sick of your job? I know you are. Do you want a career that'll really take you places? Sure, we all did. Well, I'm somebody now, so why don't you do what I did? Join the school for air traffic controllers. In just 2 short months, I learned how to use a really big pair of binoculars. And so many pretty lights. I know how to talk airplane talk, and I get to watch all the big airplanes fly way up in the sky.
Tower, come in.
And I get to wear a real nice uniform, too.
Tower, come in.
When I'm up here in the tower, everybody looks like itty-bitty ants down there.
Mayday. Mayday.
Oh, yeah, and I have lots of friends, too, like my bud Bill. Say hi, Bill.
Not now, Larry, I'm busy. Yahtzee.
What's that thing out there on the big concrete driveway? Hey, buddy, move it or park it. Bill, is there supposed to be fire coming?
Hey, this is Jim Cornette, the manager of the legendary Midnight Express and now the face of TNA Management, and you're listening to the Jiggy Jaguar on JiggyJaguar.com.
It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar experience, live as live can get, coast to coast, border to border, all over the World Wide Web over there at JiggyJaguar.net. Live Sundays 2 to 4 Central, 3 to 5 Eastern, and 12 to 2 Pacific. From the rat-infested attic, we are about 30 minutes away from Labette Larry. We got to talk to him about the Amish Mafia. And Israel's in the building. He brought his own paparazzi.
I got my paparazzi.
The Urban Thug in the building.
Thug is
the
Israel,
original.
The Urban Thug and hosted with JR.
Thugs. Yo.
Where the hell did you learn that? We got...
You talking about JR?
My cousin Tyler in the building, who I think is the culprit. And we've got Duffy McGee. And I'll tell you, if there's a mustache competition...
And it's not
we're gonna enter a ringer. We got a ringer over there. And the Hood Rat has made her way back into the building.
Leave her alone, JR.
She is Cousin Chris. If he was here, he has created a song, more like a chant, more like a wrestling chant. It's Hood Rat, Random Penis. What is it? Hood Rat, Random Penis, Cocaine, Fuck You, Blowjob Room, 1, 2, 3, Blowjob Room, and then of course since Israel is here, we always have to add at the end cupcakes. And so we have that, and for whatever reason, my cousin is running around telling all sorts of lies and stories. I don't know what.
We're just talking about JR from Dallas.
I love that look, and that I'm glad we have cameras because that look was priceless. And now Israel's also brought his own paparazzi, and this guy looks like Busta Rhymes on steroids. He's in the building. It's either that or the heterosexual version of the Hitman. I don't know which.
Oh hell no! Dude, that exists. Actually, this Busta Rhymes back.
Yeah.
Actually, this is my
the
cousin.
professor's back in the building.
Yes, he is, and He's fresh off an order of his penis pills, so he's 2% larger now.
You know what's funny is the my training partner, his wife got a look at Steve one day and said, does all he ever work out is his arms and his chest? That's the biggest things on him.
Well, for me, it's usually like, well, he has one big, strong leg. What's wrong with the other two?
That's right. And it is Hutchinson, so the women are probably just going to be knocking your door down, my friend.
Well, I charge by the pump, and this is grade A, quality, Afro-American, natural-grown, vegan-friendly penis.
Vegan-friendly.
Now, I just want you guys to know, I brought my cousin along, one, because I'm shooting a documentary about the best rapper I've ever met in my life, which is me, and because we're also starting Blockstar Films, and he's actually the CEO of Blockstar Films, which is kind of like a co-company to Blockstar Entertainment. And he's going to do his first video pretty soon here. We're shooting the DVD here, and then we're doing midget porn, and that's going to be next month. And then, then we're doing a Kirk Franklin tour right after that.
Look at that. Now, we got Duffy McGee with us.
Yes, we do. These guys are fucking badass. Like, I heard them playing and singing when I came up, and, like, I love the acoustic guitar. My favorite band is is Red Hot Chili Peppers. So anytime I hear acoustic guitars and shit like that, man, I love it. And these guys they're fucking killing it out there. So I hope they do like at least a little live performance for us.
You know what I think is great is they've got this. I think it's a washboard. But I seen this thing at Concerts for a Cause. I don't know how did this thing was this made by you? I
got washboard abs under this belly. Under the belly, you just gotta
have this, so I don't have to work out.
That's a great idea.
Now, Duffy McGee, how did you guys get the name Duffy McGee? Who is Duffy and who is McGee?
Well, we had a guy who was when he shaved his head and he had a big long mustache like him, we said he looked like this old fictional Irish boxer Duffy McGee. So that's kind of the legend. There's an old fictional Hutchinson Irish boxer who died in a drunken stupor down by the Arkansas River. And
that happens.
And we resurrected his spirit, and here we are.
So are you guys affiliated with Illuminati or no?
Illuminati.
No, they're affiliated with
I didn't know
us.
if Hutch had been invaded by the Illuminati yet. I
No.
mean, it's possible.
I'm terrified of them.
Nothing with nothing with I. Nothing that starts with I comes to Hutchinson. Intelligence, intellect, the Illuminati.
There's too many white people in
Integrity.
the Illuminati. I can't.
Yeah, I don't think they let in Native Americans or black.
Yeah,
people.
no.
It's kind of in the rules.
I don't know if they.
They don't.
I don't know if they hate the black community or the Native community worse.
Well, what seems to be a symbiotic relationship is actually forced slavery still. But besides that. You know what I mean?
Here's my question to you, man.
Okay,
it's like,
I got one.
What's worse? Historically, what do you consider to be worse? Would it be the Native American genocide, or would it be the whole black enslavement, dragging people from half the world away to come over here and enslaving them, or just coming over and just fucking killing everyone?
Well, all I can say is that
I kind of think like maybe the Indians had it a little bit maybe it was a little bit more merciful for them because they got genocided
and they got the casinos, so they made out a lot better.
Yeah,
look at that.
Yeah,
and
well,
everyone loves casinos.
Joe got us some signed swag, as they say.
I mean,
well, you know what's funny? You bring up the Indians. The hood rat Jennifer over here is actually a Native American, and Mike Game, our good buddy, or my good buddy, or somebody's good buddy, says that Native Americans are like unicorns; they don't exist. Well, she's right here, so.
And I'm right here.
Is he wrong?
Right, and I'm part Indian too. I'm from the Slap-a-Bitch tribe. We're right off of 13th and Grove in Wichita. Now,
right off of 13th and Grove.
That's an interesting question. And I want to answer this question. White people, sorry guys, I got to kind of shit on you right now, but you guys are pretty horrible. With the whole conquering thing, but we're getting over it. But
we're getting over it.
It's pretty bad. I mean, I think it was a little tougher to get dragged from a whole new country.
Yeah.
Than another country. And I don't think white people look. let me just reason with you for a second. We're not mad that you're taking shit. We're mad that you're taking shit and not including us. Okay? We want the right to discriminate against people too. That's all we're asking for, okay? Can we get a little classism here? Okay, you shit on us and we shit on other people, but no, you don't want us to shit on other people. You just want to shit on us. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like we got the whole Obama deal, and I'm glad we have a first African American president. But I'm waiting for a Native American president too.
Me too. I hope it's a female, and I hope she's hot.
This is their damn homeland. Yeah.
Nothing but moccasins.
Put Pocahontas up there. Let's get this shit
moccasins
going.
And tassels. That's it. Titty tassels.
Okay, I was hoping you were gonna say titty tassels because first image I got in my head was the Ultimate Warrior.
No, not like that. I'm gonna be honest. As a Black American, there's really only one thing I really want from Obama. I just want for one time before he leaves office for him to say the word nigga. That's it. Just one time. He could do it randomly in his speech. And American people today, we're going to save trillions of dollars, nigga, on Medicare. You know what I mean? I would love it. And that's pretty much it. That's
well, then if
story.
you did that, you'd have Neil Morse and all these guys coming out and saying,
and we got too damn many urban thugs.
Yo, I think you're right, JR.
Oh, no! Ah! Now,
I met JR's mom last night, and JR's mom is the greatest. I just want you to know that is one cool lady. I mean, now I can understand why Jiggy's only like 33% cool because his mom is like 66% cool, which makes up the rest of it. Like I was like, why don't I just host with your mom, dude? She's way cooler.
She's just way cooler.
I put in my bid to be JR's stepdad, but yeah, his mom didn't go for it.
Well, you know what I'm thinking of when Israel said something about he's waiting for Obama to drop the N-word. The first thing I thought of is the Dave Chappelle sketch where the first thing I thought of is Dave Chappelle walking in going, "Niggas."
So, I love Dave Chappelle because he's just raw. I think comedians are the best people to talk about racism because when you really think about it, it's all based upon ignorance, and some of it's kind of funny. You know what I mean? There's really no truth to it. You know what I mean? And that's at the end of the day. I love titties of all races. I love Asian titties. I love Indian titties. I love black titties, and I love white titties. And I love them even more when they're joined together. You know what I mean? Like to make a beautiful
in one
titty rainbow.
A
titty rainbow.
Titty rainbow.
I love titty rainbows. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay? I don't discriminate when it comes to tits.
Now
let's talk about music though, Jiggy.
Duffy McGee, do you guys discriminate when it comes to tits?
No, I like inverted nipples. I like outverted nipples. It's all good.
Ham hocks.
Ham hocks? What's a ham hock? I need to know. I call those moon pies. Those are the moon pies. You know what I mean? Like I love them all. Only ones I really don't like is man boobs. I don't do man boobs, but the rest
I
of
got
them,
nothing against man boobs.
I mean, I got my own pair. I don't need to see yours, okay? And that's all. But yeah,
are you talking about man boobs on a woman?
Well, that would make
have you seen those chicks that work out like they got small tits to begin with, and then they work out and then they got like the muscle. They have like their boob and then the muscle coming over the top of the boob.
This lady, she was
what the fuck is that?
This lady, she was like, "You want to donate to United Way?" I said, "Get away from you, titless freak!" No, so get your boy chest away from me. You have a chest of like a 13-year-old kid. Get away. Move. Boy kid too.
Now, Duffy McGee, how did you guys come up with this style of music that you guys do? Because it's very unique.
Adrian Flores. Yeah. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Who's Adrian Flores?
The greatest indie songwriter I think Hutch has had in the last 5-10 years.
He was in the band with Matt. Matt is the original guy. It was him and the mustache boxer dude that we sort of they named the band after, and then there was
mustache boxer dude.
Adrian Rodolfo Flores, and and he plays a classical guitar, nylon string, and it's just got that chuka 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 chuka. It's got that Latin rhythm. It's got that booty shaking rhythm.
Booty
man.
shake.
It's so good.
Can women twerk to your music? Is that possible?
Sure.
Twerking.
I just learned what that was maybe 2 weeks ago. 2 or 3 weeks ago.
We sponsor a team. It's legit.
You sponsor a twerk team?
Yeah. It's called the Dirty Mac.
Varsity twerk team. Can either you twerk? Any twerkers? Why not?
Tylen does not
That's
want to
what
learn.
Jesus wants you to do.
I do what I want to do.
All right, take it up with Jesus. But when you get to heaven and he asks you where your twerk video is and you don't have one, you know why. You know why you're not getting in, okay? You got to twerk it for the Lord.
Twerk it for the Lord. That's a brand new T-shirt idea.
My son, this is a true story. My son, he's like, Dad, can you take me to this dance? And it's like the last dance of the year. I'm like, sure, son, I'll take you to the dance. I'm like, you very excited. Why are you excited? This girl said she was going to twerk on me. I said, have you ever been twerked before, son? He's like, no, this is my very first twerking.
Was that like 6th grade homecoming? Or?
Like 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade. I was like, man, you still haven't been twerked yet?
You still haven't been twerked yet.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Got to start him young.
Huh? Yeah, you got to start off young. You know what I mean?
You got to start off young.
You know, like 2 out of 3 men have no twerking experience. They've never been twerked. You know,
I've never been twerked. I grew up on a farm, man. I got goats.
Oh, that's a dark rabbit hole. We're not gonna go.
Goats do it. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I like donkey asses. Like,
I got two
on
fucking
a woman,
donkeys too. Yeah.
No, not real donkeys, guy. I'm talking about like black girls.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking.
All right, good. So, who are some of your music influences, and do they twerk?
Anybody from Hank Williams, Frank Zappa.
Frank Zappa, that guy released like 10,000 albums, man.
Yeah, I think we got most of them.
A lot of our influence comes out of Hank Williams Sr., which that comes from my dad, and Matt's a big country fan.
Okay.
He has these dudes here. They have so many freaking vinyl albums. They have some
Iggy
weird
Stardust.
They have some weird competition with vinyl going on. But yeah, it's like Hank Williams Sr., Frank Zappa, Mark Sandman, Morphine, Treat Her Right, and
Hanson.
Hanson?
Squirrel
Nut Zippers is a big one.
I remember Squirrel Nut Zippers.
Yeah, we
wasn't
like
Henry Rollins in that band at one point? No, seriously.
I don't think so.
No. Oh,
what was the
Black
what
Flag,
else?
maybe?
Because we sort of changed our style a little bit as time went on. Like we started out and we were Adrian and you stopped by my house, and then we were playing Hank Williams Sr. and it's like, well, shit, I have a banjo. Let's play some music. So we sat down, we started playing Hank Williams songs, and I played some of the songs that they had written. But we sort of stylistically changed. We tried to get a little bit more, because it gets tired playing a lot of country music. It's just the 1-4-5 chord thing.
Yeah.
It's just like G to
well,
C to D to G.
hip hop is like that right now too, man. To me,
Yeah.
it's just really boring. It's just, same type of beat, and everybody's rapping about the same thing. Let's talk about good shit.
I
like
was just
unicorns.
listening to that. I was just listening to that Robin. Like, I've fallen in love with that Robin Thicke song, that Blurred Lines. And then I was listening to it, I was like, I fucking love that song,
Did you know
man.
that was a secret satanic message to the devil?
Oh, bullshit. Yeah.
I swear to God, dude.
I heard on NPR ran something about how that was based off an old Marvin Gaye song.
Yeah,
like
he's suing them.
Are you shitting?
No, he's suing them. He's suing the Marvin Gaye family. And he remade their song. I don't get it.
That's
I don't
stupid.
Get it,
That is stupid.
I mean,
but yeah, no. So we've tried to sort of incorporate. You get tired of playing a lot of 1-4-5 chords, and then so we started. We want jazzier style. We want none of us are virtuosos, man. We aren't the shit. So we play. We're fucking ruffians. We're honky tonks. So we like just having fun.
But that
getting down.
That is the very thing that really drives the music industry, though. It's really not like this chart topping artist that is the driving force of the industry is the new sound, the new guy coming in. And the perfect example I'll give you is Nirvana. You know, they had their own kind of grunge rock that no one had really heard of before, and you know, they didn't think of themselves as this or that, but man, that transformed the whole culture. You know how many girls played Teen Spirit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, really, Teen Spirit? Again, DJ for the 50th time. In 8th grade, the songs I heard the most was Teen Spirit, the Macarena, believe it or not, and what's the song about the Barb? I'm a Barbie girl in that. You guys remember that song?
Oh, and I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah. I lost my virginity to myself to that song.
And I am gonna I'm gonna bring back some memories because I'm gonna play it here in a minute.
So how old are you, man?
I won't tell.
You won't tell. Well, you got to be about the same age as me, because that's the same shit I had to listen to, man.
Keep it between us.
The Cardigans Love Fool song.
I remember I got suspended one time because I made my own rendition. You guys remember a group called the Crash Test Dummies?
Hell yeah.
Remember? Like, I just didn't want to be in class, so we made up our own rendition. Wow. Whoa, did you just sing that shit? Did you just sing that? She just sung it. She knew the words. Like, I know. It wasn't the chorus. It was during the verse. Like, you got it written down at home, don't you? Like, no? You should.
But yeah, Jiggy, thanks for having us down for the concert. For the
yeah, man. We're gonna have you on next year too.
It was too bad.
If we live that long.
It rained like that.
The people stayed.
I'll actually be here for that one.
Yeah, I couldn't believe people stayed, man. It started coming down just shortly after we started playing. What was that? Kinsey?
Kinsey Mellerman.
Kinsey?
Yes.
How's she spell her name with like KKCCENZIE or something like that?
You said KKK?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I worked with her up at Prairie Dunes for a little while.
It's the professor always calls her C. Kinsey.
C. Kinsey, yeah, something like that. Something like that.
So what you guys got an album out, or what you guys doing?
Yeah, we have a couple albums out. We're like the anti-hype of your local musicians. Like, we're the world's greatest shitty band, and so we make the world's greatest shitty records that you can only buy. You can only buy if you're lucky enough to come to our shows.
I really like that. That's really you should put that like on a bumper sticker. The world's greatest shitty band.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love it, man, because in hip hop is so much about like you know, bragging and so much about this flossing and shit, and sometimes you're like, shut the fuck up, you're horrible. You know what I mean?
Hey, Israel, tell them about your new campaign you're getting ready to launch.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about that in just a second here. And so in hip hop, everybody's this tough guy, everybody's the best at everything, and in bands they don't take themselves as serious sometimes, and I think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? That you got to be able to have fun and really show different sides and show people that behind this music there's a human here, and what we're expressing through music is human emotions. You know what I mean? And we can all relate to that at the end of the day.
That and putting out your own art. I mean, there's a huge vulnerability to that.
Yeah,
you're
definitely,
putting
man.
Like, whether you're a stand-up comedian or an artist or a musician, you're putting out stuff that most people who don't do art just bottle up, you know, bottle that stuff down. But you're putting out stuff about all the bad stuff that's happened to you, all your emotional baggage and stuff.
Definitely, man.
And so there's a huge vulnerability to
when
that.
I talk about duct tape and butt rape and cupcakes,
yeah, exactly.
I mean that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I really mean that shit. You know, JR?
Oh my God!
So as JR alluded to, I'm starting my own campaign in Wichita and the surrounding areas. And if anybody's listening, wherever you're at, when you're posting about local music, use the hashtag #NoMoreWhackLocals. And I'm starting this campaign, man, because there are great acts out there that do not get the respect that they deserve, because you have these trashy acts out there that just want to put bullshit together, and then we get like, you know, branded with the rest of them. Like these people who just wake up in the morning and think, hey, I'm going to be a rock star, and they just put out anything. And fuck that. No more of that shit. You know what I mean? Like
no more whack locals.
No pound, no more whack locals. Support good music. Indie music is the greatest music that there is. You know what I mean? Like, you're not confined to this record label who's saying, you know what, you got to sound like this band, or why don't you make a lollipop like Lil Wayne? Fuck lollipops. I don't even like lollipops. I like cookies. I'm a cookie guy.
That's one
I
thing.
want to make songs about cookies.
That's one thing I've always thought.
Speaking of cookies,
and Matt and I have talked about this before, about like the greatest band. What's the greatest band in the world? It's probably a band I've never heard of. Because it's probably some indie group who was together for 7 years and played the greatest music that I would love more than any other music, and I never even heard of them.
Some of those bands, man, like when we're out performing in different things and we're in these towns, man, these guys are great. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's like, how are you not making money? How are you not you deserve the money.
Right.
By the way, change the subject. I love your fucking tattoo, man. That's badass.
Man, you're probably right, but that small town band, they can only be the second greatest band in the world, because the number one band will always be Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, I was gonna say because Robin Thicke has naked chicks dancing on the internet, and you can't. I showed that to Matt last night. And he's like,
they just dance.
How are we gonna follow that? How are we gonna follow that? We gotta find backup singers and then convince them to get naked too.
And see,
what the fuck?
Part of the thing that intrigues me about rock music is, as an urban thug, I really don't understand half of the shit they're talking about.
And we got
so they say
many
shit in a mystical way, and you're like, you know, what the fuck does that even mean? Like when I'm rapping, if I'm talking about bitches, I say bitches. You know what I mean? Like, I don't shroud it in mystery, but you're like listening to the Eagles, and they're like, on the dark there's a highway, cool wind in my hair. Me and my friends for the last 10, 15 years have discussed exactly what that song's about. I think Satan, but they think drug addiction or something.
What's up, man?
I was gonna say, well, you'll really be able to relate to us, because the second best thing we do other than music is get bitches pregnant.
Yeah.
So a lot of our music has to do with all of our baby mamas and all of our babies.
Baby mamas. Shout out to baby mamas out there. We getting you bitches pregnant this year.
Hey, I remember.
Pound no more condoms.
I remember. I remember right before ODB passed away, he had officially changed his name to Baby Jesus or whatever. And he said something. They go, "What are some of your musical goals this year?" And he goes, "I don't know about musical goals, but I gotta find some more bitches to put babies in them." It's like, well,
oh man.
Now, for my female viewers, all 2 of you, I use bitch as a general term, like boo or dear or honey. You know, so it's like, hey, bitch, can I have some iced tea? Not as in a disrespectful manner, okay? That's all. Ladies, I love you. And this whole pregnancy thing, I think you're on to something there. I think that if more...
I think you're on to something
I really
there.
do. I think we should have like a national get pregnant day. But there should be a child support clause.
I thought that was
national get pregnant.
I thought that was like New Year's Eve or Valentine's Day or whatever. Isn't that what?
Dude, what was I thinking? You're right.
We already have 3 or 4 of those holidays.
I read in the newspaper that more people are born in September, I believe it is, than any. It's like a specific week, but it's like in September more than any time of the year, because
my birthday is September 9th. My son's birthday is September 16th.
That's Iron Eagle's birthday.
Iron Eagle, baby.
Yeah,
in the building.
It's New Year's Eve, man.
Right,
New Year's Eve, man. That shit does it.
They're doing what good Christian people do. Now,
not pulling out.
June, but still,
what is the month of June?
the most high-rated birth
Is it?
rate is in the month of June.
Okay.
Ain't on our parade.
How many people have you gotten pregnant?
Have I gotten pregnant? Oh, loads.
Really? You want to talk about it?
You want to talk about it?
What kind of loads are we talking?
Oh my God!
I've gotten a lot of bitches pregnant.
So, how many baby mamas you got? I got
more than guys here. So
more than the guys there.
4 different baby mamas between us. Actually,
between us.
five different baby mamas.
I got 6 kids by 7 baby mamas.
6 kids by
Two
7
take care of
baby
one, I'm sure, right?
mamas.
Yeah. And I pay all of them child support. All of them get like $53 and some change a month. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you add it up and you take it from me, it adds up. It adds up. So now I'm on eat turkey bacon. I shop at Aldi's exclusively.
Turkey.
Shout out to Aldi's. I should get paid for that. I just plugged you guys.
Aldi's. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that one thing that I didn't know. I'm serious. And me and Jiggy were talking about this, but I never realized how many mixed people there are in Hutch. And I was like, well, I guess there's, Hutch is like 115% white, and then you got like all the rest of the people at the college that play basketball that's minorities.
No, really, Hutch is more a rainbow. Like you go up by like 30th and North there, and it's just Crackerville, man. And then as you start heading south, the further and further south you go, the darker and darker. and then some of the people, they look dark, but it's just the meth. They're just they just got scabs and shit.
Speaking of that, so I'm at the Zip Trip yesterday, right? Because I was here in Hutch yesterday, and we were at the concert, the Cure for, what is it?
Concerts for a Cause.
Concerts for Cause. Thank you. It's hard to say when you're high. And so we're there, and I'm walking around, and it's a nice crowd though. Actually, you know what I mean? My son, his family is actually from Hutch originally. They're from Hutch. They grew up here and went there, and then I think they have some extended family in Marquette that I think is not too far from here too. But so I'm looking around, and it's like a lot of hot MILFs. I'm like, you're hot.
Well,
that's the problem is though is there aren't not MILFs. Like it's all MILFs. Everyone's knocked up by the time. Everyone's knocked up by the time they're 15. It's like you go to one of these junior high schools, and it's in the student handbook. You gotta get knocked up.
No, that 16 will get you 25. That's what they say in the hood.
That's why he left. I mean, he left. He left. He moved to Lawrence. So we get to practice now like 4 times a year. And he left, and he keeps telling.
I need to do some shows in Lawrence, man. So I need to link up.
Lawrence is cool, man.
Yeah,
it's cool. I mean, I don't like the people there, but the town is cool.
I don't like the people there.
Really nice.
That's my home.
My homeboy Keith is from Lawrence. What is Keith's last name?
Richards.
Hernandez?
We don't do Aaron Hernandez or Keith Hernandez here. Shout out to my boy Keith. It's Israel. You know who I'm talking about.
Keith.
White chocolate.
Oberman?
No. Keith Oberman. He's pretty gangster, though.
Kniff? Is he related to Kenny?
Let me tell you my story, right? So, I'm at the Zip Trip, and then let me tell you how wild Hutch is.
How wild Hutch is.
I'm passing
out
flyers.
I told you how wild Hutch is about 11:30 this morning.
I'm passing out flyers. I'm meeting people. I'm taking pictures. I'm selling CDs. And I sold a lot of CDs yesterday, actually. And this guy comes up to me, and he's like, "Oh, I'm from East Texas, and I was in the penitentiary for 15 years, but it's cool. I like black people." But then I look at his forearms, and he has his white power tattoo on his forearms, and I'm confused as hell because I don't know what to do. I don't know. Is he with me or is he not? I don't know. But
is he gonna buy a CD or is he not gonna buy a CD?
Basically, I mean, he looked like a double for Oz, or like maybe he made one of those Locked Up episodes because I watched that shit faithfully. It's funny as hell. Yeah, but anyway, so that was crazy. And then I'm walking around and I'm looking, and there's like all these hot chicks, and they look like they want to talk to me because they recognize that I'm not from here, and as Jiggy says, because they all like black men.
That's right.
And
they do.
But I'm no mind reader, and I'm like, so does she want my cock or not? Why can't they just come out and say it? Like, for once in my life, I want a woman to just come out and be honest about it. Like,
you're talking about unicorns again, right? Because that ain't never gonna happen.
I know, but women for whatever reason, they think that like men, we go to the grocery store and we like, we're looking for cereal or energy drinks, and some hot chick is just gonna pop out and be like, "Hey, you wanna go somewhere exclusive and fuck?" If that was the case, we would do all the grocery shopping. Like, do you think we would really let you go to the store? No. But in their minds, that's what happens. I wish it would happen. Like, I'm like, could you be, I get paid on Friday. Could you be back here around 3 o'clock so I can get tuna? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. But my point is that these women around here, they're hot and MILFs, as you say, but like
MILFs, as you say.
we're indie artists. You understand what I'm saying? Not only are we indie artists, we're top of the line Kansas indie artists, and we deserve groupies, and we demand them now.
Look at that.
We have groupies. The problem is they're all dudes.
That is what you call a sausage fest.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
for sure.
What is your latest project, and where are you guys going to be performing at?
We'll be at Walnut Valley Bluegrass Festival, third weekend in September, about a little less than a month from now.
You heard about
in
that?
Winfield, Kansas. In Winfield, Kansas.
Okay.
That Bluegrass Festival down
there?
Nah,
I didn't hear about it.
All right, it's every year. How long's it been going now?
40 some years.
40 years. So yeah, it's really fun.
Almost 10,000 people there. It's a real big.
When is it?
Third weekend in September every year. So like it's
what's
19th
going on,
through the 21st of September.
It's really white.
Looking at
It's really
something
white.
White kids like rap music. And I
white
like to sell
kids
it
do
to them.
like rap music.
Yeah.
But,
Where can people find you guys at?
We're on Facebook and Twitter, the usual place.
Oh, Facebook.
They can get a hold of us.
Ooh, they on the Facebook.
Yeah. But if you
Like
want our
Johnny
music,
Kim
you
would
got to come to our shows. We also
Yeah.
have really shitty gear we sell too, all handmade by us.
Yeah, we make our own shirts. We make
What would
our
you
own
expect
bumper
for the world's
stickers.
greatest shitty band?
Nothing else. We're self-contained.
Yeah,
Duffy McGee needs to play the state fair. We need to get you guys into the fair.
Man, I don't know, man.
Have you opened for Leonard Skinner or something?
Shit.
I love Leonard Skinner.
We'll get in trouble.
Play me some Skinner. They're coming up.
My friends, they kind of laugh at me because sometimes I'm like riding through the hood because I rap. I'm at the studio all day with other rappers, and that's all I hear. So to like kind of recharge myself, I listen to maybe some Motown oldies, or I'll listen to Leonard Skinner. You know what I mean? Simple Man. They're like,
Ooh,
what the fuck is this? And they act like they don't like it. And then we riding down the street. This urban thug who's riding with me. He's like.
And
Trying not to let me know that he's singing, so he's kind of mumbling like,
thugs. Yo.
Man. I'm like, what's that? Shut up. You know what I mean?
That's funny because I had a black girlfriend for 9 days because on the 9th night I played Leonard Skinner and she broke up with me, like right then. We pulled over the car. It was
because, see, there's certain things that we really don't know. Like, they're a Southern band if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Alabama,
Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, Florida. Okay. All right. Even racister.
Yeah.
So, shout out to George Zimmerman. So, anyway, like we don't really know sometimes. Like I don't know if I should be playing this because he might have had a song that used the N-word in it that I didn't know about, and then here I am like, hey, I've been playing this guy and he uses the N-word less than I do, but he still uses it. Okay, and that's important to know, guys. That's all
important
I'm saying.
to know. Now, we need to take a quick little break here. When we come back, I want to have Duffy McGee play us some tunes, as they say.
Play some tunes for JR.
Oh my God! We're gonna take a time out when we get back here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience.
If you have any complaints about me, this show, or anyone else on it, you could kiss my ass.
I'll fight. I'll fight all the way. And you know what? The court. I go to court Monday morning. The judge will say, "You know you did wrong." I'll say, "Yes, sir. Your Honor, I know I did wrong. I shouldn't have fought that officer." Yes. And he'll say, "Gary, why'd you do that?" And I'll say, "Because I didn't agree with the officer taking me in." Okay. And the judge will say, "You're screwed. What do you expect me to do about this, Gary?" Yeah. Excuse me. And he'll say, "What do you expect me to do about this?" And I say, "Judge, you do your will. That's what you do."
What if he says I'm going to throw you away for 30 years and turn and walk
He'll say, "I release you on your own concern." And I'll just sign my name.
Let the tape go and fucking buck wild.
Is it? What? Where's that you little thing?
Sorry, this is me, Frank Patolo. And you're in the dressing room.
All right. I turn that though.
Love us, hate us, but you can't live without us at JiggyJaguar.com.
The biggest group of the early 90s is back together and on tour. It's the Four Non-Blondes reunion tour. Hear Four Non-Blondes live, performing their extensive catalog of hits, like this one. And this classic. As well as this utterly, completely different song. Get your tickets now for the Four Non-Blondes reunion tour with special guest, the other guy from Milli Vanilli.
Available for the first time, a special instructional series that will teach you to play mouth guitar. You never learned to play a musical instrument, but that's okay. In no time, you'll be playing mouth guitar. Learn these classics of the mouth guitar. Smoke on the Water, Satisfaction, and Inagata Davida, the long version. Add a little reverb, buzz tone, wah-wah. Play country mouth guitar. Order now and get this special bonus, the quintessential desk drummer. Mouth guitar and desk drumming. No batteries, amplifiers, chords, or talent required.
Now, live from Hutchinson, Kansas, it's the Jiggy Jaguar Experience. And now here he is, the man.
She used to be Ginger Spice. Don't miss the fascinating debut of Jerry Halliwell as Solo Spice. Yes, it's Solo Spice. Jerry Halliwell singing her favorite songs in the only places she can now, like in the shower or at work.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Yeah, tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I would like a hamburger, chips, a chocolate shake, and for you to shut your festering gob!
Jerry Halliwell, Solo Spice.
Please drive forward.
The least anticipated solo performance by a British pop star since George Michael.
He called me at home, and he said he had about $2 million in drug money, and he needed to launder it immediately.
She was very understanding of my problem. She said it was something she was trained to handle.
Well, I could tell by the way he was talking. It was definitely something that couldn't wait until morning.
It was all in 50s and 100s, so she says, meet me at the back entrance in half an hour.
He even offered me a deal on some coke. So I explained our liberal shipment financing customer protection policy.
International Launderers Bank and Trust, where professionals around the world stash their money.
He wanted to chop up a gram, so I showed him how to use his ATM card.
This is the King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett, and you're listening to the Jiggy Jaguar on JiggyJaguar.com.
Apparently Israel is not only a co-host, he's not only a rapper, he's not only an entertainer, he's not only a humanitarian, he's also a hell of a nice guy.
Thank you.
And he also is going to play the Hood Rats' stunt boyfriend.
Yes. I'm not really that ghetto. I'm kind of actually mid-range ghetto, but I can pretend.
Mid-range ghetto.
I mean, yeah, really, because compared to some of my friends from the hood, I'm very square. I mean, because I went to college and shit, so, I'm kind of educated, but I can play a good urban thug. Watch this, right?
And
hey, motherfucker. Didn't that scare you? I was scared. I would have locked my doors.
Now, of course, Israel, he also can hit on women much like the koala with the brain of the homeless man.
Hey, girl. Yeah, the ladies love him.
Hey, girl, I know you hear me.
What?
Easy, bitch.
Yeah. How about, give me your purse, white girl.
You go up on Redbud or something?
Hulk Hogan, we coming.
How about?
I took care of.
You want to be my baby mama?
So I ran with a certain group of people in that town, so no one really messed with me.
Does anybody refer to them as the N-word? Or as Cousin Chris would say, He has to look at that on film. We decided last night that instead of, when you're on TV, instead of saying the N-word, you should just do this. Like, yeah, when you're dealing with you gotta be careful.
Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put the we're gonna get the camera set up for our what the hell happened there? Get a USB camera. There's that. We're gonna get this camera set up here for our boys over there on the couch, the big stars. Gotta have their couch cam. We love that. And we're gonna go ahead and let Duffy McGee do their thing. We got all the microphones and all the craziness turned up as high as we can go, and we're gonna make it happen.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at that. Look at that stuff.
Are awesome, and not only are you guys awesome, you guys are fucking liars, because you guys are not the world's greatest shittiest band. You guys are fucking good. You guys are great, man. You guys did a great job.
We've got Israel with us today. We've got the hood
Yeah,
rat.
she just informed me she doesn't like Black Snake. So yeah,
hanging them out.
Say what?
Hanging them out.
She's not Jay Marie.
Now let's. You guys have forced it out of me. You have forced a Jay Marie comment. She is one of my Facebook friends, and I've heard all sorts of things about her. And notice I said oral sorts of things about her and her infatuation with black men. Now, I watched a documentary one time called American Pimp, And it's
one of my favorites.
Hilarious. And this pimp, he says that when it comes to his hoes, he's choicey, not choosy, choicey. So when it comes to my hoes, I'm choicey too. And J. Marie, although I think that you're a wonderful Facebook follower, you just don't do it so much for my penis.
Well, I wish, and we might have to send Jennifer or Tylen back there to go get the professor out of the blowjob room and bring him out here. But the professor has a tremendous take on J. Marie. He always talks about how when you're oval shaped, you can't suck the important penis. And just the way that he says it is just one of the greatest lines. If he's not on the phone, we need to get him out here because that is just the way he tells this story about J. Marie. It's the greatest thing in the world. But Duffy McGee, these guys are great, fabulous. Man. I like that. Is it a washboard guitar? What's the?
It's a watar.
It's a car.
No, it's a watar.
It's a watar.
It's a washboard and a guitar. It's a watar.
Did you make that?
Yeah.
That is badass.
This is what I like about that song because there's certain type of music that's better to convey a certain message than others. I couldn't convey that as well with hip hop as you guys just did with that. You know what I mean? Now, if you want angry black guy, I can
You couldn't convey our sense of misogyny with hip hop. I find that hard to believe.
No, not in that sense. Not in that sense. That was happy misogyny. No, that was cheerful misogyny. Mine is more like
cheerful misogyny.
Bitch, get nasty misogyny. You know what I mean?
Don't call me tomorrow, please.
You know what I mean? Don't call back. Mine is like, twerking in church.
Twerking in church.
That's how I would describe it.
Twerk for Jesus, baby.
That's a new campaign. Twerk for Jesus.
Twerk for Jesus.
Either that or Cooches for Christ. I don't know.
Cooches for Christ.
What you choose.
Twerk for Jesus. That's the name of our next album, right?
No, it's doing God's twerk.
Doing God's twerk. I love that.
Yes.
You are a born again believer.
Trademark Duffy McGee.
That's right. I just told my little brother today that my next album should be called. What did I say it was? Hold on, let me think about it. Black Jesus is my baby daddy. The Black Da Vinci Code. That's
the Black Da Vinci Code.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do this. You guys got one or two more in you?
Yeah, we got one.
We can play for 6 more hours.
Hey, if the guys at Radio Xenu let me go for 6 more hours, I would do it. But
we know, JR. We know.
Why do you got to listen to people like Tylen? She's a pathological liar. She
seems pretty truthful to me.
If you guys want to go, let's go.
Yeah,
let's get
1,
it in.
2, 3, 4. Oh, well, your lips, so sweet to kiss, and your eyes as blue as the sky, and your hips, kind of like this, and your eyes as blue as the sky. Well, if you ever need some sympathy, That's a joke.
Now, I talked to the guys in the band before this, and they told me that that song really had a metaphysical meaning to it. And the baby blue eyes really symbolizes the color of love.
Yes.
And along with love, twerking.
That's what I was
And you guys, these guys are fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Check them out on Facebook. Plug yourselves again. Play Facebook.
Facebook and Twitter. And DuffyMcGee.com is still out there,
what's
too.
the website?
DuffyMcGee.com.
DuffyMcGee.com.
Duffy McGee, spell it. So
DuffyMcGee.com.
Duffy McGee.
There it
Facebook, and we are on Twitter. In about like 6 years, we're gonna make a Twitter account. And
We have Twitter. We're on Twitter.
Oh, we're on Twitter. All right, we're on Twitter.
We're live.
And,
We're on the Twitter.
Come down to Winfield. See us at Winfield with way greater bands than us. And
past 1,000.
yeah, we'll be playing down at Fine Time if they're up this year. Thank God.
Man, and their new album, Doing God's Twerk.
Yeah.
Will be in stores soon.
Yeah.
No, just at the shows. You got to really make an effort if you want to get our music.
Duffy
You
McGee.
don't make it easy.
Let's see. We'll be selling our latest album, Duffy McGee Threesome, down at Winfield. You can buy it.
I love it. Man, these guys are great, man.
Threesome.
They got a unique sound, and they add a little sense of humor in reality, which is kind of what I do, except for, well, it's what I do. And man, you guys are great, man. How long have you guys been together as a band?
6 years.
So I need you guys to name me. Each of you name the most influential black person you know. Go.
You're right there.
Obviously, I have my own cameraman. That's why I'm influential. But anybody else?
Most influential black man.
You're the only one who knows black men.
He's
related to a few.
I would have to say.
Are they in his family tree?
Yeah.
Are they hanging?
One of the baby mamas, yeah.
Are they hanging?
Most influential black man for me. I'd have to say.
Jesus, damn, he was black.
Well, see, I'm not a Christian, man.
Oh,
I love Jesus, dude. He said
Jesus
some
is my
awesome.
homeboy.
Jesus said some awesome shit.
I'll say Arthur.
Jesus said some
Arthur
awesome
Lee,
shit.
the lead singer of a '60s band called Love. He was black. He's a good guy.
Oh, okay.
Black
for
Mick
me.
Jagger. He was called the Black Mick Jagger.
Oh,
back
yeah?
in the day.
Musically, for me,
I was talking about in general. Period. I mean, come on, guys. You gotta know some black
musically, Sly Stone.
You gotta know some black
Sly
people.
Stone is a bad motherfucker.
He has a song called I mean, you could tell he was like fucking high.
If
as shit.
you want me to stay, I'll be.
It's like one of those like real. I can't even talk. Real rare songs. It's called "Wishful Thinking." If you ever get a chance, check that song out, man. Like
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry. I can see Chuck Berry.
I mean, he laying it on.
Ladies, I got a question for you. You got two ladies in the audience. If you guys didn't know, one of them's JR's cousin.
Oh my God!
Is the one he keeps referring to as a hood rat, and she is not. She is most beautiful. She is our Pocahontas for the day. And
She is our Pocahontas.
I'm going to ask you two, off the top of your head, real fast, your favorite black penis. Go.
Does it have to be one we've had?
Okay, what black penis would you most likely want? Like, if you
Usher
could.
Raymond.
I think Usher might. I won't go there. Okay, Usher, go ahead. What black penis would you like? Why you look at me like that?
Competition.
It's a lot of them out there, huh? Well, lucky for you, I don't want any. So
I want James Franco's black penis.
He has one.
I don't. I'm hoping.
He may have ordered it. He probably lost it in that canyon when he got his arm.
Man, oh man, speak.
Usher wouldn't be so bad for me to want him if he didn't write the song Climax.
That song Climax, women, I'm going to let you in on a secret. If you're ever not in the mood to have sex with your man, play Climax. He'll have a softie instantly. That song makes my penis so soft. I mean, I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. Like, that's how you sound? You're a boy. You're a boy, and that's how you sound when you climax. I sound like fucking Conan on crack when I climax. I'm like, oh, thank you. I decided the next time I have sex.
We need to get you into the new porno division that the professor's starting.
Yeah, I'm telling you, next time, kids, close your ears. But the next time I have sex, the next time I reach my climax, I'm going Hispanic on them. I'm like, go! That's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be like the new shit. Everybody's gonna do it. You be in your room at night, you'll be sleeping, you hear somebody, go!
I don't know, Jeff's brother actually was man raping at the party the other night.
Man raping?
Quack. Yeah.
Hold on, I got a quack.
He jumped on our
What's
friend
that?
Deke and decided to start quacking, and
He quacked Deke, and this is man raping. This is scary. This is very scary. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to get man raped. I don't want to.
What's your football team, man?
College.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go, Jiggy. That's next time I go. This was some great talk, fellas. We're going over the highlights. He went deep. He went shallow. He went left. He went right. And right up the center. Straight up the gut. These guys are making me 10 times more horrible than I am by myself, okay? It's their fault,
And we got
Mom.
too damn many.
It's their fault.
urban
I didn't want to do this, Mom.
I want to do this.
I told him, I said, no.
Well, let's do this as we leave. I want to thank Duffy McGee for being with us today.
Absolutely.
Also, Big Joe Matthews.
BigJoeMatthews.com.
And the Rock Bottom Band. Also, our good friend Jennifer the Hood Rat. And Tylen, who's just a liar, is over there saying all sorts of things that aren't true.
JR.
I want to thank Israel.
Yes, sir.
And his cameraman, who looks like a muscled-up version of Busta Rhymes. And as we go, Duffy McGee, would you like to play us out, as Bill O'Reilly would say?
Yeah, we do that.
Please don't use B.O. in here.
I don't know what it means to play us out.
No obliviating.